Okay, welcome to another session in this series. In the previous session, we ended on question number 81. So here we start with question number 82. The question says, in the figure NQ, this line is perpendicular to MP. Okay, so that means it's perpendicular to MP. That means it's parallel to it. Okay, sorry, it is perpendicular. That means parallel. It means it is like 90 degrees to it. Okay, so this angle here is 90. Okay, and then we've been given that angle PNM is 90. So this angle here is what? 90. Okay, so let's actually write down this angle is what? 90. Okay, but we've been given this angle alone to be 27. So this angle will be what? 90 minus 27, right? So let's find this angle. Will be 90 minus 27, and that will give us 63. Okay, cool. So that means this angle 63 plus 27 should give us a total angle which is 90. Cool. All right, now the question says you find the angle NMQ. So this angle is what we're looking for, right? Cool. Now we already know this angle. Do we know this angle? Yes, we know that angle because that angle is what? Because this angle is 90, then this angle also be what? 90, because they add up to 180. Cool. So this angle is also what? 90. Cool. Now we know this angle. How do you find this angle? Supposing that angle is x, then what that means is x plus this angle should give us what? No, should give us 180. This angle plus this angle plus this angle give us 180. Okay, so that means x plus 90 plus 63 should give us 180. Sorry. Okay, so x should give us 27. Okay, which is A. Cool. Let's move on to question number 83. The question says in the diagram angle PSR is 62. This angle right here is 62. SPQ is 48. SPQ 48. SRQ is 160. So this angle is 160. So we are trying to find the angle X, right? Now we know this angle is 160. Then this angle is what? 360 minus 160, because this is angle at a point and they add up to 360. So this angle plus this angle should give us 160. Okay, that means this angle will be 360 minus 160. Okay, so let's write it. This angle right here is what? 360 minus 160 to give us 200. Okay, cool. Now when we add all the interior angles, what should we get? We should get the sum of interior angles. We know the formula is what? 180 n minus 2. In this case, our n is equal to how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. So our n is equal to 4. Cool. So when we sum this, and this, we should get this, where n is equal to 4. So we just input the n equals 4 into this. Okay, so we have 180. 4 minus 2 is equal to the sum of all the interior angles. Okay, that will give us 62 plus 48 plus 200 plus x. Okay, so we have 360 minus 200 minus 62 minus 48 is equal to x. Finally, find x to be equal to what? 50. But we don't have 50 in the solution. So this is actually a bonus question. When you check the book, you realize that it is written as what? Bonus. Okay, cool. Let's move on to question number 84. Question number 84. The question says we should find the value of the angle marked x in this. Cool. We can easily find x by finding this angle and then this angle. Okay, now just by looking at it, you realize that this is a right angle, right? This is a right angle, so the other one will also be what? A right angle, so they can add up to 180. So this is a right angle which is equal to 90. Okay, so this angle, right angle, is what? 90. So this side will also be what? 90, because angles on a line should add up to 180. Okay, this is what? 180. Cool. All right, now we found this angle. Now what's the next angle we need to find? We need to find this angle. How do you find this angle? Okay, cool. We still use the formula of what? Supplementary angles. Now we have this angle to be 180, and the other side will be what? 180 minus 110, because they are angles on a straight line. So imagine we call this angle here to be y. Then we say y plus 110 should give us 180. So y will give us what? 70. Okay, now if we add y and we add this angle and we add x, we should get what? 180, because the sum of angles in a triangle gives 180. Okay, so x plus 70 plus 90 should give us 180. So x should give us 20. Okay, cool, which is D. All right, let's move on to question number 85. Question number 85. In the diagram, QR is parallel to TU. This and this are parallel. Okay, and then this angle is 38 and this is 42. We need to find QSR, which is this angle. Okay, so let's label it. Let's label that angle and we call it angle X. Okay, cool. Now, since these angles are parallel, sorry, these lines are parallel, they can have corresponding angles, right? So this angle right here corresponds to this angle, because this and this are what? Parallel. This is parallel to this, so this angle is this angle and this angle are the same, corresponding. Okay, all right, so this angle right here is also what? 42. So finally, when we add 42 plus x plus 38, we should get what? 180, because of a triangle. This is a triangle, so we add the interior angles, we get what? 180. Cool. So x plus 38 plus 42 should give us what? 180. X is equal to 180 minus this will give us what? 80. So x equals 100, which is A. Cool. I think we'll have to stop here for now. In the next session, we'll move on to question number 86. Thank you so much for watching this session. See you again next time. Bye.